What's up, folks? It's me, Stately, and it's 6 o'clock. That can only mean one thing. Let's play some Minecraft. Hey guys, so we're on Trinity now, our brand spanking new vanilla PvE server. And when I say vanilla, I mean kind of vanilla, but not completely vanilla, because that is just the way of things. But we're here, and we're going to spend the first half of the stream working on some infrastructure, I think. We have, I kind of have a town to plot out here. So we got a decent amount of space here up on this plateau. And I was thinking, hey, loot crate, awesome. Red grapes, better than nothing. Nice decorative block, never goes awry. Hey, Pie Slot. Well, thanks for either staying up late or getting up early. I don't know which of the two it is, but I do appreciate the dedication. So this is kind of going to be the main town area, and we're going to split this up into reasonably small plots. The idea being that everybody can have a little shop or a little house or something like that, but nothing huge in the spawn town. And I didn't even realize at first that we were right next to a jungle here, so that's kind of nice because, you know, parrots and ocelots and cocoa beans and all that unique jungle stuff. It seems like Minecraft jungles have a disproportionate amount of unique things in them, doesn't it? So what I'm thinking is we set up kind of a ring road maybe that kind of goes around and comes back out at spawn. I'm not sure if that's really necessary, but we definitely need to get some roads going. So let's get started on gathering up some materials for that. Now I have some stuff. I had supplies over at my little temporary location where I was mining a few days ago. But I didn't bring them all back with me. I'll go back for those one of these days, but it's not a big deal. Am I not already on Discord? I thought I was already on Discord. Oh, I am on Discord. I'm just not talking on Discord. Just had to switch to voice activity there. Alright, guys.
Thank you.
Joker, how you doing?
I'm wonderful.
I am glad to hear it. So, one thing I realized is that the entrance to the little spawn building is kind of on the wrong side if the city's going to stretch out that way, but, you know, we can revise the spawn building a little bit. That's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start chopping down spruce trees. We're going to use, I think, spruce and cobble and possibly just simple path blocks for the roads here. And the first stretch, I wanted to stretch out from the spawn area over there through here and out that way. That should give everybody some space to get started. And if anybody wants to come over to spawn and help out, I would appreciate it. You woke up at 4 a.m. to watch me stream? How cool is that? That is very cool. That was a rhetorical question. That is very cool. You know what, though? The first thing I should do is probably just... portal keys not done yet. That is to say, the portal keys are done, but I need to get a portal shop up and running so that y'all can actually buy them. And before I can do that, I need to make a minor fix to the cash registers. So have a little bit of patience with me on that, but if everything goes well, I'll have that for you guys tomorrow. I know everybody's eager to get into the nether, and I don't want to hold you up or anything. So, for starters, I'm just gonna, you know, dig up a bunch of cobblestone.
So you want cobble for the main stuff?
Cobble, spruce, and path blocks, I think. I'm not quite sure what the path is going to look like yet, but I think if we start out with the supply of all of that, we'll be able to get a decent road put together.
Alright, I'm gonna come with some cobble.
Not like you have bricks of what, Pie? You're welcome to chat in Discord, by the way, if you want. Don't feel like you're not allowed to. Hey DK, what's up, man? How are you? How do you make a Minecraft server? very carefully. I am glad to hear it, Pi. So, did something a little different last night. I recorded an hour or two of myself playing Morrowind, and I posted the first episode on my channel. I'm just going to do it as a traditional 30-minute Let's Play playthrough. I encourage you to check it out on YouTube. You might like it. You might hate it. But if you hate it, you know, pretend you like it for my sanity. Do I not have a shovel? I should have a shovel. You, Zax, you need school. Everybody needs school, but especially you. There's no real reason to have a tunnel here, although, you know, maybe it'll come in useful someday. Mostly I just need to gather materials here. Blocked. Yeah, I'll have a couple of seed stacks to start out with. And I'll set up a little build chest somewhere once I get back. I don't think this is going to take too long if we can get a couple of people working on it.
Alright, I think I might have figured out how to talk again.
Hey! Pi has remembered how to talk. How are you, man?
It was hard. There were so many angry, I don't know, older people in our, Discord chat. They were talking to me. They had things to say about how much they loved you and me and Mox and playing Pulsar, and they wanted us to do it every day of every week and
24 hours a day, right?
Stupid game called Minecraft. I'm being facetious.
I don't know, man. That sounds about right.
Well, it's just weird when you involve more of
Morrowind's good fun.
Where did you just tunnel through to my house? I will slap the...
You have a house on here?
No,
You're not even in game.
I found.
You found a house. You just kind of moved in.
Ruben and I and Zax were there. Zax was there, and we were all circling around this like campfire. And then this like gnome showed up and he gave us all these Twizzlers. And then I was eating the Twizzlers, and it got weird. And then like they were like, "I don't want to play this game anymore," and they went to play with you. And now I showed up, and oh, why are you pounding?
Remember, guys, don't do drugs.
Yeah, just quick question. What's going on here? What are we? I have a feeling I've missed something very important.
We have launched a brand new vanilla PvE server just a few days ago. It's on played1mc3.com, and it's all shiny and new, and it still has that new server smell to it. So you should come check it out.
Yeah, no, I get that, but did all the work that all the other people I got to play 1MC3's original vanilla server, is that gone?
PvE? No, PvE is still here, but we've retired Doozy. I do intend to have the download for Doozy up for you guys soon, so if you're like jonesing for some nostalgia.
No. So that's when I logged into your game and said I could play like all XYZ, Doozy was where I was playing, right?
Doozy is gone! Doozy is where you were playing, yes.
I'm
no, it's
sure
not.
Floofy's the Floofat will be so thrilled to hear that.
That server was just dead, man. We've been running it for 6 months. It's been a very long time since there's been a new edition out.
I'm looking at your stream right now, and I'm a little upset.
Oh, I'm sorry you're upset. We did announce this multiple times in advance.
I know. Everyone did. It's kind of like I told everyone, fuck it, like, Stately's gonna get shit sideways. We're gonna not care.
But the good news is this server will continue to run for probably 3 to 6 months. And it's shiny and new, and we've got a lot of new players on, and a lot of old players have come back. I mean, when's the last time we had this many people on Doozy? Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't know. You know,
I need to slap down a tree with my bare hands. Because I'm manly that way.
Anybody else in the stream think he's not that manly?
Hey!
I'm thinking he's not that.
I'm pretty darn manly.
No, I'll turn your stream against you, man. Because honestly, you haven't proven you're that. Your server controls prove you're that manly, but really,
Hey, I have the elite server
my
management
obese
skills.
butt and you and trying to chop down. It's Christmas time. Let's see who of these out of shape, overweight, old men can chop down this tree.
Hey, I already chopped it down. You're still talking about chopping trees down, and I have already chopped the hell out of this tree.
Yeah, I know, but if only you could put those bricks to better usage. Oh, you did! What a better man he is than I am.
I have no idea what's going on. I feel like I've lost control of the audience here.
Come on.
Hey, you should come on, though.
Come on to what?
I don't know.
Don't say something's back.
Trinity! Come on to Trinity! Just join play.1mc3.com and walk into the Trinity server portal.
Walk over here and just say, what's this button say? Disconnect? Oh, it's such a good button. Button says disconnect, Eric. What does it do?
I think it might disconnect you. I'm just kind of spitballing here, but I think that might be it. Hey, if you have joined our Discord PieSlot, it's 1mc3.com/Discord, and if you haven't, you can just hop on. It'll automatically join you. We don't have access controls, although we probably should.
1mc3.com/Discord. But I just want to say, boy, wouldn't this be better if you were pounding rocks? Getting some music in there?
Well, we got the music.
Join play1mc3.discord.music channel. No.
We got the music running. Bear in mind,
No,
it's crappy background music.
Really crap music. Epic music.
Epic music. Yeah, one of these days we should do like a live stream where you DJ.
No, I think we need to do a live stream where we play Astroneer.
Are you getting into that one?
Oh, dude, come on. Look, I can host the game. Mox will be the DJ. We'll have music. It'll be like Cleopatra's orgy with like cream pies and like chocolate cakes, and everyone's gonna get gooey and ooey.
You read a very different history of ancient Egypt than I did.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It's what our listeners want to hear. Listeners, give your lindens.
You heard the man.
I love how I click and it says, please log in of the appropriate Streamlabs. If I want to just give Derek money, I'll give him money, so shut the fuck up.
1mc3.com/Discord, PieSlot.
Yeah, I know.
Not you, you're not PieSlot. I'm not talking to you.
Well, I'm a slot and my name's Pie.
PieSlot. Not the same as PieSlot.
Don't put your shit in my slot.
Well, I'm very disturbed. I'm going to need therapy after this stream.
For Minecraft?
I am so going to need therapy after this stream is over.
Well, I don't know how many of the thirsty sluts, Joker included, that could be involved in. You're trying to make a new place, and you keep running over here, not rallying your troops or anything.
Rallying my troops? Sorry, are we at war?
Yeah. Do you have any friends that are helping you build?
No, I don't have any friends. Period.
Yeah, you don't have any friends. Period. There we go.
All I got is this little baby zombie who wants me dead, who I apparently can't hit, like with the broadside of a broadsword.
You know what? I would love to say you suck at Minecraft, but you suck at Minecraft.
I suck at almost everything I play. Thank you, Zex. I am notoriously bad at almost every game that I play.
No. Dwarfgate was a brilliant thing.
Dwarfgate was fun, but it was about as popular as herpes.
Java SQL game that was made by yours truly, and it was a...
You're not yours truly, I'm yours truly.
Please, Grace, your wife will get upset if I call you yours truly that many times.
I don't think I knows what yours truly means.
I call you yours truly.
I don't think you know what yours truly means.
I don't think you know what DVDA means, but
I definitely don't.
I don't
but...
think a half our listeners know what DVDA means.
No, let's just not go there, okay?
What? The
There's
DVDA or the your
certain
truly?
subjects that are not particularly suitable for a family-friendly Minecraft stream, and honestly, you're most of them.
Why do you even have me around?
For the banter! I have you around for the banter!
You're a dirty dog, DJ Durellis. You tongue punch grandmothers in the firebox. Come to my family-friendly stream. Help me get more traffic like cum sluts like Joker and fucking, Vex and other sluts.
Oh,
They're
no!
already here.
He's like methodically alienating literally everybody. Did I just make an axe? I'm so busy bickering with Pi, I forget what I'm doing here.
Sound like you're playing a good game.
This is no game. Did you ever finish Morrowind?
Oh, Morrowind?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me ask my roommate. Yeah, no, neither of us didn't do it. We left. No, why? What do you
Just
ask?
curious. I finally started playing it again last night. And I figured if I make a Let's Play out of it, maybe I'll be motivated to actually finish it for a change. That seems clever, right?
You know, that's like clever and
It's like lazy clever.
You ever met anybody who's autistic?
I run a Minecraft server, Pi.
Yeah, alright. So, have any of your Minecraft server people ever finished Morrowind?
I don't know. Who's finished Morrowind here? Sound off if you finished Morrowind.
Sound off.
1, 2,
Sound off.
3, 4.
Know what muckwalkers are.
What
I
are
don't
those?
think they did.
No, the cliff racers are the horrible ones. You run into them like really early in the game and they completely nuke you.
Yes, the cliff race. Oof.
Those guys were complete assholes. I almost installed a mod to nerf them, but then I figured, let's just keep the gameplay as vanilla as I
Yeah, I know,
reasonably
it's
can.
a game that's only 15 years old. Finish it now.
That's the plan. I'm already 30 minutes in. So I'm at least halfway there, right? It's a pretty short game.
Yeah,
Noble is like Oblivion is
easy.
better. Thanks, Noble. I'm sure there are many
Is that
better
Noble
games than
gaffers?
Morrowind, but Morrowind is a classic. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start kind of marking
start a
out
circus
where the
with
road
Hunter.
should go, and
Hunter's
then
gonna
we'll.
give blowjobs for those who don't fear scaly teeth on their cock. Then
Pi,
you're gonna
Pi.
find a little midget, and he's gonna
Can-
be what? Yes.
Can you tone it down just a tad? Can you get it down to maybe marginal PG-13?
Oh, we're still trying this game.
I'll take a soft R. R. A soft R. R.
R.
R.
R. In the passing, what would you give that rating?
That's that's several X's as well as some letters that don't really occur in the English language.
So, Stately, we're walking over there, but it's taking forever.
Are you guys a million miles away?
Yeah, you should teleport him over here for R-rated
There's no teleporting on vanilla servers. We don't roll that way.
No,
man.
you're the goddamn fucking server mod. Just teleport him here, and we're God, get your shit done. Yeah, hike it out, assholes. That's what you got.
Pretty
Fuck
much.
you.
Yeah, that's kind of how it
Thanks,
works around
Stanley,
here.
Don't give a shit about your crap.
I'm going to go ahead and take most of this hill away, I think. We're going to turn it into a little
he's gonna
valley.
be an asshole like this. Ugh. Do I even need to get... Do we even play Pulsar on the weekends?
I seem to have this vague memory of having played Pulsar yesterday. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, did anybody like it, though, is the question?
I think the people who watch it like it. We don't get a whole lot of views, but it's not like a hugely popular game for streaming. So
Yeah,
it's not
but
like...
it's not like I'm gonna be out here in Minecraft fucking building diamond penises and things. Like, oh, there goes Dora slash
Well,
Pete.
rule 1 is pretty
Building
much
another-
don't
Peter's
be or
building another
build a
penis.
dick.
Rule 1, don't build dicks.
Don't be or build a dick.
I think you've just destroyed this game for Joker. She's upset. She's crying.
I think that might be you, actually.
She would like to know probably more about the phallic building of this country.
The phallic building tradition of the United States of America. Phallic buildings throughout time.
Americans and their dicks on the face. I mean, faces on the rock. Can I go take a piss?
Exactly how many sheets into the wind are you right now, Pi?
I don't know. There's a lot of sheets. There's a lot of wind. The wind is blowing hard. I've got to go. Can I pee now?
Yeah, why don't you go to your restroom?
Hey, Stately, did you put a build chest down?
Yeah, it's in the side of this little mountain here. I need to modify it. Let me give some people access.
Okay, yeah, 'cause as
See
soon as
modified Joker Soul / C modify Senior Snicks. Who else is here helping out? Mason.
So I'm gonna eat and watch the stream, and then I'll help you guys. But I put all my stuff in there.
All right, we'll see you when we see you. Okay, that's Mason, and did we already get Hunter? And did I get everybody? I don't know if I got everybody. Spawn, Ruben, basically. We're at 300, 275, more or less. 1mc3.com/discord, that's right, PieSlot. You know, some people get bored of Minecraft eventually. It is what it is. Just 1 second. I think I should check something out here real quick. There we go. Yeah, the portal shops, well, we might be able to get started on the portal shop today. It shouldn't take too long. So basically, I want to cut through this hill here down to the other side and just have kind of a reasonably even slope on either side. So we're going to punch a road straight through that's more or less flat. And then the town will continue on the other side of the ridge. That's kind of the idea. All right, DK, take it easy, man. See you next time. I don't know if it's easier to do this from the bottom, but it's definitely more fun. So I did put some iron in that chest. Feel free to make tools if you don't have them yet. I don't have any diamonds yet here. I don't think I've seen a single one so far. So I'm just sticking with the iron stuff for now.
He's only stuck with that iron stuff because he's a filthy plebeian that way he is.
Welcome back. We missed you. Those few minutes of sanity were far more than I want to deal with. What else have you been playing lately, Pi?
It's Sons of Orion, but it's a virtual reality game that's basically imagine Pulsar.
Oh yeah, you were talking about it during the stream yesterday.
It's a 3-player one, and it's fucking brilliant.
Is it kind of the same concept, or is it massively different?
Yeah, it is massively. It's Pulsar, but dumbed down to 3 players. But you got to be able to, like, you have a choice. You can dual wield. So if you want a weapons guy to just be all he does is like carry the weapons around, and you've got a left click, right click, and you've got them on your hip. You got to do the actions, get your hips, but you also have to reach out and touch your screens. Oh, brilliant!
Pulsar doesn't really. I don't know what the controls on Pulsar for VR look like, but I'm guessing it doesn't really do that.
No. The Pulsar is in VR is broken down into 2 things. It's flying and everything else.
Right.
And if you're not a pilot, the flying doesn't really cut it. But I'll tell you this, that Mox and I have done this, and he's flown, and it's very pretty to watch. But like anyone else who's watched a Twitch stream or anything else, it's like having, you know, Stately fly for fucking 4 hours is not fun.
I don't know. I do enjoy playing it though, and that's what really matters in the end. As long as you're actually having fun doing the damn thing.
Yeah. Don't fly the best of them.
Yeah, things did go spectacularly wrong towards the end a couple times.
Though, I just want to say, looking at your Twitch stream, anybody else on Twitch want to join me that tells Stately needs to eat some fucking food, like a Thanksgiving dinner or something? Eat something, you stupid.
Very well, I should eat. What PC should you get, Pie-Slot? I don't know. I always kind of build my own, but if you're looking for just like a decent gaming PC that won't break the bank, go for some variation of an i5 with maybe a 1050 Ti or a 1060 if you can afford it. Unless you're planning on playing in 4K or VR, which has much higher requirements.
No. It's basic. Come on, man. Keep it basic. If you're gaming and your display is still below 4K, that's fine. Most games aren't built on 4K levels, like Division, XCOM.
Well, and most of the time, unless your screen is very large, you can't really even tell much difference between 4K and 1080.
Honestly, Stately here is playing 4K and I see diarrhea all the time.
I do not have 4K. I have reasonably moderate and reasonably old.
That's very painfully obviously, Stately, that you don't have 4K, because...
Like I can stream in 4K with frickin' Comcast and their made-up stupid bandwidth limits.
You want to play some Overwatch with me on 4K?
Still couldn't stream it. I mean, I'm burning through 3 megabits a second just streaming on 1080. I picked up Overwatch when it first came out, actually. I had a lot of fun with it for a reasonable amount of time, but I haven't been on for a while. If you want to hop on one of these days and play a couple rounds, I'm totally down for it.
I'd rather play Counter-Strike with Blake and have him shoot me 15 times in the head with an off. The thing is that, you know, my mate's son, my son-in-law, he's good at the PvP combat, but not the Minecraft or the Terrarium or the anything that's like slow pace. And I gotta admit, not a problem.
Well, to each his own. My inventory is suddenly full of redstone. I'm not sure if somebody just threw it all at me or what.
A bucket to throw at it that has lava in it. Lava.
I'm
logging on. I'm gonna try and log on. If it won't kick me off this time.
I'm still a big fan of TF2 as far as just FPS gaming goes.
Really?
Oh, yes. TF2 is a fantastic game.
I mean, Mox and Leon and I would be more than willing to do a Sacramento PvP versus, you know, R3 against your 3.
I could just set up a private 1MC3 TF2 server for everybody to goof around on.
You know,
got some capacity left.
The only comment I'm saying on that is the last time I tried to play TF2 with you, I got raffle stomped by a couple of people that only spoke Chinese, and I was fine with that. I was okay. I didn't talk to you for 2 weeks after that because honestly.
6, stop asking me the same thing over and over again. File a ticket if you need access to something, but let's be honest, you built that right in front of those trees. It's not like the trees popped up after you built the building.
Hey, Zex, you want to do me, the dirty dog, a big favor? Failure in favor. How do you feel about going to making a fishing, the AFK fishing? By the way, I found out what the problem was with the AFK fishing is.
What's the problem with the AFK fishing?
Your server's got an AFK mod that I can't AFK on your goddamn server.
That's true. Yeah, you're not allowed to AFK for more than an hour. You know why? Because otherwise, two people will build AFK fissures within about 15 minutes of the server launching, and before you know it, there's like 3 million saddles, and everything is completely devalued.
Do you know
hey, birds.
how many saddles we have? Even without AFK, I've got
I know.
furries.
It's not like they're ever going to be completely rare, but allowing people to AFK indefinitely just makes it that much worse.
Anybody? We're selling not even for a cubit. We're selling for like one potato a piece.
Potato each, right? See, saddles are worth less than a potato now.
Can I get something other than a cubit to put for my shit? Like, could I sell it for gold or iron ore?
Actually, I think on this server we might just end up using diamonds as a baseline currency.
Well, no, that's the thing. Diamonds make sense, but
the only problem with diamonds is that some stuff, like, say, a stack of food, nobody would ever pay a diamond for a stack of food, so it makes some of the cheaper stuff harder to sell. But the problem we had on Doozy is that the expensive stuff was really hard to sell because you couldn't charge more than the equivalent of, like, 7 diamonds for anything.
Alright. I hate to take the democratic version on this, but really? You had a problem?
Ah! More dirt. Okay. No, so the problem is that the cash registers that I wrote will accept as a price between 1 and a stack of something. So the cubits are 1/9 of a diamond, so 1 cubit is 1/9 of a diamond. 64 cubits is 7 diamonds. So that means that you can't charge more than 7 diamonds for anything. And if we only do diamonds, then the cheapest thing is a single diamond, which, you know, I don't know if I'd pay a diamond for, say, a stack of steak.
Why would you ever need to pay a diamond for a stack of steak?
Exactly. So that's the whole problem.
So, but for, like, let's say 12 cream pies.
That's the ground level you're digging out there, Hunter. That's fine. The way it is. Yeah, so maybe I'll come up with cash registers with variable currency. I'll try to put some work in that tomorrow.
We can keep the diamond as the give and go piece, but it's that thing that those of us that bank in, you know, hundreds of thousands of redstone, like, all we do is just bank them and put them in banks. Yeah,
well, there are players like that. I think Noble probably ended up with so many more diamonds that he knows what to do with.
Diamond is a perfect example of it. He's the hardcore player, but
well, you can farm.
I'm 300,000 diamond or redstone. It's what am I?
What are you gonna do with 300,000 redstone? I don't know. Why do you have 300,000 redstone?
Gonna build a penis.
You built a giant redstone penis.
Well, no, you told me to.
I really pretty sure I didn't tell you to build a giant redstone penis.
The loot tables told me to build a giant red. Everyone else, who's got the biggest redstone cock?
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Why?
Nothing. It's just I'm not drunk enough to put up with this. I hope the beer fairy brings me booze.
Do I need to buy more booze for you?
You need to deliver some booze to my house so that I can just get back on your level here. 700 pounds or dollars? I don't know anything, Pie Slot, about off-the-shelf PCs. I would look for a machine that's got an i5 or potentially an i7, 16 gigabytes of memory, and at least an NVIDIA 1050, but preferably a 1060. I think you can probably get that for that price. I don't know if you'd need a monitor to go with it for that price or not.
Yeah, you can get the problem. Yeah, the monitor is my question.
Yeah, right, the screen. And again, if you want a 4K screen, you're going to want at least a 1060
Hunter is
as a video card. AMD cards are fine. But I've always had better experience with NVIDIA cards, especially their encoding seems to be better. So if you plan on streaming with it, I would stick with an NVIDIA card. Do you have any roads to show us, Mason? You went over to planning to work on some. We need to come up with a road design here.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, before y'all pop over there to the sweet sound of Mason. So this is a new server, right? So if I log on, got new shit, new everything.
Brand new shit and brand new everything.
Bring Kazzy and bringing the others in.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Talk
Tell
to you
your
guys
friends.
later.
Take it easy, man.
Always a pleasure not to invade and violate your younger listeners. Sorry.
Yeah, well, they're all scarred for life, and several of them are probably preparing lawsuits right now.
Not like that.
But that's okay. I mean, you got to get scarred for life sooner or later, right?
Yeah, because I totally violated. I don't know. Who's there with the Pulsar show? Come on, not Jesus Freaks. Jezebel. Starts with a J. Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat, yeah. Yeah. We had Diamond King, and yesterday we had Siggy. Diamond King and Siggy.
Really? You gonna forget that name? That Jesus name?
Okay, so I'm going to just kind of mark off where I think the road should go. I think it should go like straight through the middle here, so there's room for some gardens. And then we'll head up this way. We're going to have a main road, but it can be fairly rural. I just want it to be wide enough to be
Sorry, jokers.
comfortable.
He didn't notice you. It's okay.
Hold on a sec. Let me go ahead and... Who are we adding? Ruben.
Anywho, talk to you later.
Take it easy, man. See you next time. Alright, Ruben, you have access to the chest. But I'm not going to be too, neurotic about exactly what people build here in the spawn town. We're just going to keep it to relatively small plots and let people use their imagination as long as there's some effort in it, You know how much I hate low effort builds. Let's see, and then we go down this way to right about there. And we'll probably have a branch or two off here, so I'm just kind of setting up the main road. We got witches. Witches get... The witches get, folks? Stitches, that's right. Oh, come on, I don't have that many arrows. I think that was like half of my arrows. Yeah, you can do a shop or something, but I'm thinking the plots are going to be like limited to 10 by 10 or so. You had like 3 stacks of blocks. That sounds about right, Noble, but, they're always going to be tainted by suspicion. So this is pretty straightforward, I think. Go for it, man. I think you could probably get, maybe 10 or 15. But, if you're the only one offering them, you do have a lot of power. You have a lot of power to decide. I'm kind of... Let's take this one down. You could put up a sign that it's for everyone. Oh, we have a public farm now? Sweet. And then the road will end kind of here. And then people can do bridges into the jungle or whatever they want. Welcome back, Joker.
Thank you. Yeah, we definitely have to do something in the jungle because that was dumb.
I like having a jungle near spawn. I didn't even realize it, actually. when I was selecting this map. I just kind of looked at the layout and made sure it was easy to get around, and there were a lot of different biomes near spawn and a big ocean.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's cool having it, but it's between us and one. So we're definitely gonna have to put something through there so that it's easier to navigate.
That's a good point. Yes. Well, we'll just cut a road through it, maybe. Have a railroad, maybe an overland railroad heading through it.
Definitely.
Okay, so, Mason, do you have a road design for us, or do I need to put something together real quick? It was a path? Okay. Alright, let's go take a quick look. Pi is one of those people who should have some kind of alcohol interlock device on his computer before he's allowed to go online.
Right? Blow device.
My lord. Black wool. I'm fine with doing like a combination of cobble and path stones. But let's use like spruce for the edges. And maybe we'll do mostly cobble for the main roads and mostly path blocks for the side paths. I do want it to be wide-ish. I want the main road to be about 4 blocks wide, and then 3 blocks wide on the diagonal. But we'll go with something like this. Yeah, fairly classic design. Can somebody grow a couple of giant spruces and
Yep, I will.
chop them down? I think I have a couple of... Yeah, I have 4 spruce saplings. Do you need those?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Actually, I can just plant it here. You can come by and bone meal it or whatever. I have some bones too, so you know what? I can do this all by myself.
If you just bone mill it, I'll come chop it down.
There you go. All right, that's a good one. That should be close to a stack
That's
right
an
there.
awesome one.
So we're gonna basically turn that into slabs. All right, Mason, take it easy, man. And then what we'll do is we'll start the road on a nice straight section, like this. And I guess we'll just run this straight for a while. We'll also need like cool lighting and stuff. And I do want to. Sorry, go ahead.
Spruce and slabs.
Spruce, just for now, just spruce slabs. We're going to be using them exclusively for the well, the sidewalks, basically.
Okay.
But
seriously, Ruben, you cut that down? Like,
oh jeez.
He made a staircase for a reason.
Yeah, that's kind of the standard strategy for chopping down these big old spruce trees, right?
Yeah, and then Ruben cut the bottom out of it.
He's trying to help, but didn't quite work out that way, I think. You know what? It's cobblestone. I'm like, I should use slabs to save resources. But it's freaking cobblestone. Can you build up here? Are you standing on top of that treetop? Because in that case, no. And then need to turn down this way. And I'm going through gear so fast right now. And there goes my shovel. So let's do a 3 wide here, all the way down, like that, over until it intersects with that path. Let me go make a new shovel. Hold on, I'll come look. Burning through the iron pretty, thank you. whoever just threw a shovel at me. I appreciate it. And I've got one spruce sapling that I just... Thanks. Just put them in the build chest for now, okay? I don't have any or many free inventory slots. As in, I didn't even have enough to pick up those saplings. Make sure all the saplings get back into the build chest, and maybe see if you guys can find some more, grow a few more. Thank you.
I just don't have any bone meal.
I think I used about half of mine. I have 8 left. That's all I got. We might have to go kill some skeletons if we need more.
Move, Ruben.
Alright, take it easy, Zex. See you next time.
Ruben, move.
Is he standing exactly where you're trying to grow a tree?
Yeah.
Ruben. And remember, guys, if for some reason you're still watching, my name is Stately, this is Played.1MC3.com, and we are on our brand new 112 mostly vanilla PvE server named Trinity, and you are welcome to join us. Yay! How's that for enthusiasm? I did enthusiasm, right?
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Whoopie, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, and then we need to fill out the edges. Diagonals, you always need to be careful with the width because they end up looking horrible if you use multiple levels and they're not wide enough. If you guys want to work on the road, just, continue this outward till there, and then turn diagonal more or less until the next block over. Just follow the little wooden, the little dirt pillars. And if you don't want to join us, that's your loss, but do consider giving me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube. I would appreciate it. I've been streaming for like close to 3 years now, and I still haven't even hit 1,000 followers. And it can't possibly be me because, well, because it doesn't work that way. It's somebody else's fault that I'm not world famous. Zex, it's your fault. Okay, moving on. So, if you want, guys, you can also go ahead and start putting down those slabs along the edges here. Oh, you want it to build up here, Hunter? Almost your 2-year anniversary. You know what? I think, honestly, this little section of hill kind of has to go. Unless we want to use it to, like, separate neighborhoods or something. Do we want to do that? I don't know. Yeah, go for it, man. Knock yourself out. Okay. A lesson in how not to make roads. Don't build walls. When building roads, don't accidentally build walls. No, it's all right, Hunter. I think you can build here. What would be cool, though, is if you left room here so that we can have a parallel road going through here that hooks up with the road we already have. But if you want the top of the hill, yeah, sure. Is it? On Twitch or YouTube? Why are you sad that it's your 2-year anniversary? Oh, you're sad because it's all your fault. It's alright, we forgive you. It's gonna be a pretty straightforward road, all things considered. Wow. Let's chop down the entire tree, and I guess somebody's probably up there chopping.
Yeah, I think, boy,
Take it easy,
Snicks.
Hunter. Snicks is doing the chop chop.
Yes. Yes.
Roger that. So this is definitely wide enough. This doesn't feel cramped. Good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I know my timing's not very good for a lot of people. I stream when a lot of people are about to start dinner. And I finish just as a lot of people are about to go to bed. But it is what it is. You know, I could probably find a better time to stream and stream longer, and I just can't be arsed. Okay, let's see, where was that pillar? I guess this is right about the spot, right? Might have even gone a little too far. Let's run it off here. The easiest way to do this is always just to run the center line first. Sometimes you end up with places like this where you have to decide if you're going to be above the ground level or below it, but whatever. So in this case, we'll just stay at this level until here, and then we'll go down. And I've gone a little too far, haven't I? Alright, let's call this the end of it. And then we'll go out this way. As you can tell, the little pillars that I put down are definitely more guidelines than set in stone markers.
Is there supposed to be holes in the path?
Yeah, I want to use some different material there.
Gotcha.
I think the idea was maybe just use path blocks or grass.
Okay.
Have a little bit of variety at least, but you know, mossy cobble would be fine too. It's just, well, actually, it's probably not that hard to come by, huh? We'll just go to the jungle and steal all the vines we need.
Yep.
So maybe we'll go with mossy cobble. You have moose stone? Moosey Kubel! You got some of that Moosey Kubel then, eh? That's a terrible accent. I don't even know what kind of accent I was imitating there. I should be ashamed of myself. And I am!
I'll be right back.
Roger that. There's somebody dropped a cooked pork chop here. I'm not too proud. I'll take it. And, okay, we've got more and more spruce growing here now. That's good news. I thought I had 4 spruce saplings. I have 3. So we'll park them in the chest for now. Okay. We're good on the sapling count. We don't really even need to be bone mealing these now. They'll grow up well enough. Ruben, you are putting these directly along the center line of the road. Let me finish the diagonals for the road first before you start putting the wood down on them. Sorry, nothing personal. They're just in the wrong place. Quiet on stream today. Anybody out there? In Streamville, on Twitch or YouTube. Oops. A little too much. Little too much. Okay, so this is about the width we're looking for, right? And the nice thing about having a regular design like this is it makes the slopes a little easier to deal with too. I've complained many times in the past about how hard it is to come up with decent looking slopes along hills on diagonals, especially in irregular terrain, but this is a pretty straightforward design. And honestly, we can just start putting all of these blocks in. I don't need to do it one bit at a time. Or maybe I do. Maybe it'll just be easier that way. Welcome back, birds. Okay, and then we go straight and 1, 2, 3, and 4 like this. Yeah, the spruce is coming along real nice, Snakes. Them's good news. Excellent. So we can probably stop collecting that for now, at least. Not that spruce looks bad here. It's kind of the natural stone anyway, so having spruce trees around will make it look prettier one way or the other. Remember, guys, if you're watching on Twitch and or YouTube and you like what you see, consider giving me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. I'd appreciate that. And I would consider you a better person for it. As a matter of fact, if I were the Pope, I'd give you a plenary indulgence. But I'm not. So you can't have a plenary indulgence. Sorry! Let's offload some crap and grab some better crap. Fiddle fart, you say? Air Yardvark. Welcome to the stream, Air Yardvark. How you doing today? Well, there's bed over at spawn. That's not exactly far away. It was long ago and it was far away and it was so much better than it is today. Alright, shovel. It's starting to rain. This makes Stately sad. Oh, no, I can do it. I think my spawn is set here anyway. Good stuff, man. Good to see you here. You play Minecraft on the PS4? Are there mobs nearby? Are we still having issues with the use allow flag? I guess we're still having issues with the use allow flag. Players should be able to use that bed. I guess they can't. So I'm kind of filling the entire thing in. I guess it'll probably be easier to take chunks out and replace it with other stuff later. So I guess we'll do that. It's all good. And there goes the shovel again. Let's go get another one. Hey, another chest. Excellent. The more the merrier. Excuse me. Alrighty, let's see. Welcome back, Joker.
Shank you, shank you.
Shank you, shank you. No. That's what I'm looking for. So, I really am the only one working on the road right now, aren't I? You can go ahead and start putting... No, you're back, but everybody else is just kind of standing around looking goofy. Did we get the width right here? Across the board? Yes. Alright, so you can start putting in the sidewalks along this section here. It's wide enough now. And then over here... we just need to keep going for a little bit. Are we? Yeah. Well, fair enough. We'll just keep going to here, and then we'll lower it here. Something very restful about doing things like roads in Minecraft. I mean, mining
Yeah, I like
is...
it.
Go ahead.
I just said, yeah, I like it.
Right? It's soothing.
Yeah, when we get the nether worked out, you'll have to come check out Dreamhaven is what I've decided to name it.
Are you going to build something in the nether?
No, my place is Dreamhaven.
Oh, I see. It's not impossibly far away, is it? I could just walk over there.
1300, 1300.
That's not ridiculous. Come check it out tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have the nether sorted out by tomorrow too, though.
Yeah, because I'm being shot at.
You got a house there too now, Snakes? Excellent. Good stuff. Need to stretch a little bit there. And...
she was a pain.
yeah, those skeletons are a ginormous pain in the ass, especially early in the game. When you don't really have the right gear.
Yeah.
They used to be so tame back in 1.8. They just kind of stand there and look goofy. Cool. We'll definitely have to come check it out. We'll have to get a road or something set up too. I want better infrastructure this server. We never really got much in the way of infrastructure sorted out on Doozy. And it's always kind of a favorite project of mine, so I'm going to try to put some more time into it. Roger that, Snicks. Got a little too fast, but this works pretty well. It's pretty straightforward so far, but you know, nothing wrong with that. It's a straightforward little town, and it is only day 3 or 3? Is it day 3? Is it day 4 already?
Day 4.
Day 4. Wow. We gotta pick up the pace, guys. Dig faster, steadily. And then the last little stretch will go here. And this will be the end of the road, more or less. It's It's a good place for a bridge, either going that way, or both, potentially. Let's see. And one more. I'm beginning to think an iron shovel would have been a good investment because I just burned through yet another shovel. I mean a diamond shovel. Alright, well, let's go make a new one. Fortunately, we still have a decent amount of iron left over. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I think for now we should probably just go ahead and fill everything in here. And we can come back later and, you know, spruce it up a little bit if we decide to. But for now, let's just fill out the road so that it doesn't have huge potholes everywhere. Okay. Somebody gave me a bunch of string too. I wasn't really paying attention to who did it. Very useful thing to have early in the game though. Alright, I'm going to offload some random stuff in this chest. And we're near out of cobble, thankfully. So, onwards. Onwards and upwards.
I happen to have a bit because, you know, mining.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how much I have back at my temporary base. I haven't been back. And then we'll start going down this way. And then what I think I'll do here is I'll just rejigger the spawn building so that the entrance is on this side. Thanks, Nix. Appreciate it. I'm just starting on the other end here, so if y'all want to finish off that side, it should be pretty obvious where everything goes. And then here, we need to eventually probably just cut under this hill and then go down to the plains below. But there is some challenge involved there. This is a much more gradual slope over here. I don't know who put that farm down, but it's probably not going to be able to stay. So the only problem with moving the entrance is that I don't have any more glass. Maybe we'll just wrap it around. Let's flatten out this hill a little bit. And for now, we'll just wrap the entrance around. That'll be fine. The idea here is to not have any too high walls of, well, to minimize the number of too high walls of dirt. I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of them completely. And that seems okay. Let's see. So that's more or less the middle line. Here. A little unclear on whether this road is going to continue on that way. Maybe Maybe it'll end up turning that way. That might make more sense, actually. But let's just keep putting the stones down for now, and we'll see how it turns out. When in doubt, just see what happens. Right. Sleep. Yes, it's dark. I shall sleep. No problem. Take it easy, Snicks. Thanks for your help, and we'll see you next time. Nice. Very clever. Let's try that again. Only not wrong this time. Let's see. Keep forgetting I have a shovel. It has gone surprisingly quiet. It's been busy all day, which is nice. I don't know how many people are over on the modded server. I'm still planning on heading over there for the second half of the stream, but I want to get like most of the road in place before I go. And I think then we'll have a section over here, so this should be easy enough to fill in. It's pretty clear how it's supposed to run. Something just exploded there.
There was a creeper back there.
Yeah, it looks like Ruben made it through unscathed. You're right there. I saw the explosion from a distance, man. It looked rough. This looks good, guys. Excellent. So the next thing we need to do, obviously, is get some lighting going. And we don't have glowstone yet. So we might have to just put down some temporary little torches on fences or something.
I lost build access right here, Stately.
Oh, yeah. / region spawn add member joker. Region add member spawn. There we go. Alright, you should have access to the spawn region. I've kept a very small spawn region this time.
Awesome.
So, let's take a look here at where we can expect this road to go. This is kind of steep. I'm tempted to think it would be cool looking to actually run the road through a tunnel and then have it come out the other side. So what we'll do is we'll run it over to here. And that'll leave space on either side for a build or two. And then we'll basically run it straight into that hill there. And let's see, is this... That seems to be just about the tallest part, like that. No, I wanted it narrower here because it's kind of tapering off. This isn't like a main road at this point, right? So I figured this little section here could be narrower.
Okay, now I've lost access at where this ends.
Where?
Right here, I can't place them.
Spawn. Region add member spawn Joker Soul 69. It's the beer fairy!
Bottoms
With
up, everybody.
beer! Thank you, beer fairy! Oh, yay, beer. If I had some of this an hour ago, I might have been able to cope with pie. Mr. Shocking Gamer, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So you, where exactly can you not place Joker?
Right here.
This is the spawn area. It's the same area, so you can place here?
Hold on just a second, sorry.
Uh-oh. Bird's got skeletoned. Very tragic. One, two, three. So we'll... Should we go 4Y2 here? Your cookie center is hiding its tears. What are you on about, Zex? Why is your cookie center sad? See, I'm pretending to be interested. I'm feigning interest. Yeah, I'm not gonna give just everybody access to the spawn area. It's pretty small on this server, and I've noticed that every time I give people access to areas like that, they inevitably end up building cubes on it. So mossy cobblestone would be nice, yeah. Birds, if you can, like, scare up maybe 3 or 4 stacks of mossy cobble for us to kind of gussy up this road with, that would be awesome. So did you work out where you can and can't place? There's only one region here, and you are showing up as a member of it. Members Joker Soul, that's you. You can't watch the stream? Too loud? Oh, if only playback devices had some kind of way to control the volume. Like a volume control. I'm going to patent that. That is a fantastic idea. Volume control.
Okay, so Stately, right where I'm standing.
Right.
I cannot place a block here, but when I do it, it goes out of my inventory.
Why don't you reconnect real quick?
I just did.
Oh. Alright, I'm going to restart the server real quick and see if that has anything to do with it.
Yeah, because it's like it's taking it out of my inventory, but I can place on this side.
I know what it is. I probably forgot to turn off the built-in Minecraft spawn protection. I'll have to restart and change the
okay, well, no
change
worries,
the settings for that. So
side.
for now, just work around it,
Yep.
and then I'll do a restart after the stream or something. There's like a default setting that disallows players who aren't opt to place blocks within, I don't know, 8 blocks of spawn or 16 or something like that, and I'll bet you money that's what the problem is.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, birds, we will set up portals. Portals will be available tomorrow, along with the cash registers. Oh, with the distance from spawn thing? Yeah, sorry, I don't know how I overlooked that. Are you going to do like a raised railroad or just like a surface railroad?
I think most of it'll be raised.
I was on a server once where one guy made it his mission to build a raised railroad around the entire outline of the map. And it was like maybe 18 blocks up. There were, I think, 24 stations and one main transfer station. And he spent the entire 4 months that server was running building this thing that would just allow you to go around the entire frickin' map. And it was a 2000 by 2000 map, not huge.
Yeah,
But still
that's
a
pretty
massive
big.
amount of work. Okay. And it was fun to do, too. He was working with everybody who had their little towns in different areas and setting up branch lines and helping them hook up.
Oh yeah, I can't sleep at spawn either.
You can't sleep at spawn?
Nope.
Something is very not right with the permissions here at spawn. I'll look into it. It shouldn't take too long to fix, hopefully. It's just one of those things where I thought I had already fixed it.
Oh, and this tree. Lovely. Chunk tree.
Oh, you can't... Oh, it tried to grow into the region, yeah.
Yeah.
That happens.
So that's why it's like half.
That poor sad tree.
I love the road. It's awesome.
It's just fine. It's very standard. There's nothing too special about it, but we'll pretty it up a little bit over time and we'll get some nice lighting going. Have some flower beds along the sides. It'll all be fine.
So, I don't think I want to do like 18 blocks high on the railroad. What do you think? I mean...
It kind of depends on how you want to do it. I mean, the best thing you can do when just running a basic railroad is running it maybe y equals 59 or, I mean, 69 or 70, and just kind of keeping it at that level. So instead of going over mountains, you can punch through them and have cool tunnels.
Yeah. That's, yeah. Awesome.
And at a level like that, it's really easy to make little branches that come off, and you can have raised little stops, and you can even have a path running underneath it so that people can walk.
Right.
Raised lines are fun. Underground rail is efficient, obviously, and it's great that you can just do mining at y equals 11, get a lot of diamonds for your trouble. But it's much more fun to travel by above ground rail.
Yeah, I just think it would be more fun this time than doing an underground. I've done that a lot, so...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too. So maybe we'll do like a... What if we do kind of a ridiculous train station in the shape of a tower, where there are different lines coming in at different levels above ground?
That would be sick.
That would be kind of neat, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be like a tower that extends underground. There could still be underground sections if people want to have a metro or a subway heading to their place. But I think we should do that. I think we should have a big kind of wizard tower kind of thing with rails sticking out of the sides at different levels. Maybe we can even use the... oh, hey, you know what? Elevator blocks work on players in minecarts. So we could have, like, the rails start at the ground level, and then you get pushed up in your minecart to your departure level.
That could be
awesome.
entertaining.
That would be fun. Okay, so that's kind of the basic road layout here, and I did say we were going to head on over to Nomad for a little while today. I was going to do the whole second half on Nomad, but we're already an hour and a half in, but I am going to head over to our member server now for a little bit. And this is probably how it's going to be going forward. I'll spend some time on one of our vanilla servers and a little bit of time on our member servers. But if you want to stay here and you want to keep working on this, feel free. Don't feel obligated to follow me over there. let me just start up my modded client before I close this one down, because that takes a while. And while we're doing this, let me just take one brief second to pimp my new Morrowind YouTube series. I'm doing a blind playthrough of Morrowind with the graphics overhaul, so it looks pretty. And I just posted the first video earlier today, so if you haven't, head on over to my YouTube channel and check it out. I'd like to hear what you think. This is my first time doing anything that isn't just completely live and off the cuff. And you'll never guess what I did the editing with. Seriously, you'll never guess.
Where?
Yes, it's an 8mm splicer.
8mm what?
A splicer a year old. You remember 8mm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you know the little devices that you use to splice the tapes together, and teenagers would make little movies with their Star Wars figures, and
yep.
The good old days. I never actually had one, but I always was envious of the kids who did. I think I starred in a horror movie one summer. I mean, the most horror movie a 9-year-old could come up with. I'm pretty sure that the antagonist was a teddy bear. Alrighty, folks, I am heading on over to Nomad. Join me there, or feel free not to. Assuming I can get... There we go. Logging in. Take your time. If you didn't know, and I can't blame you, Nomad is our member server. Anybody with any kind of contributor flair has access to Nomad. It is set up as a vanilla-ish, or kind of speculative vanilla PvE survival server. Mostly plugins that I think enhance the vanilla experience rather than changing them dramatically, but we do have Twilight Forest. We have biomes aplenty, more creatures, and this server is also still pretty new. This is a long-term build server. We're going to run this server for at least 6 months, possibly more. I'm very interested in seeing what kind of cool builds players will come up with on a server like this. Yes, I want my Manticore. I also know where my Manticore is, DJ. He's in the Twilight Forest, and he's grown up, but I don't have a saddle, so I wasn't able to fly him out, which is very sad. So I'm going to head back to my base. I'm going to see about getting a saddle, and hey TTB, how you doing, man? And it's got snails. Oh, he popped into his shell. Look at that, if you get too close, they pop into their shell. This is so cute! I could just spend the next hour bothering the snail. I'm not going to do that.
That was cute.
That was adorable! That was so cute! I'll stop now. I'm making funny baby noises. I think at some point I'm going to see if I can make a canal from my base all the way down here to spawn. I mean, mostly I have a portal now, but I can't really navigate the nether just yet. So I'm going to have to make one more overland trip. And basically I'm just going to head east until I hit the ocean, hop in my boat, and head south. We've defeated the Naga. How many more do you have to kill on the Twilight Forest progression thing? Are you like halfway there now? Or do you still have a long way to go? I'm a little curious what's going to happen when people like burn through the content that's meant to be burned through. Floating treetops. I swear to God. Oh, I was already in fly mode. If I catch the person leaving these floating treetops, bad things will happen to that person. Alright, fly off. fly off and on our way. It's anybody's guess whether or not I'm going to make it alive. That's a different issue entirely. I'm not sure why I have this cotton. Wondering if maybe I harvested something. That looks like a great big warehouse. Oh, somebody's been experimenting with the string lights. What is this? Somebody said they wanted to build like a gatehouse or something here, but this is fairly massive. I guess this is like our spawn town area at some point. Hey, and check it out. These are the vending blocks. You can click these, you right click them, I'm not quite sure. But they work kind of like the cash registers that we have on Elvish. Cotton. I don't know that I need cotton. I don't know that I don't need cotton. That's kind of the problem here. I don't know that I don't need anything specifically. How do these work? Isn't there a UI? Aren't you supposed to... Maybe these aren't the vending blocks. Maybe they're just like display cases. Have to work that out. Anyway, folks, I'm Stately. This is Played.1mc3.com. I am on our member server now. This one is exclusively available to people who support the server. On the map, it's a circle. And it is a PvE build server, vanilla-ish. We're going to start talking in the next week or so about our other member server. I know a lot of you want to do a technical pack, so I'm going to basically open nominations for which technical pack y'all want, and we'll kind of take it from there. Maybe we'll just vote. I'm happy to use a standard vanilla pack of some kind for that. I have no compunctions doing that. And what I think we'll do is those servers, or that server, will run maybe 2 months at a time, and then we'll have a vote whether or not to continue with the same pack or restart it with a different pack. So it's kind of democratic. It's not really democracy because I still have veto rights, but I think that's probably the way we want to go with this. So we'll discuss that soon. In the meantime, if you want to think about what you want out of your pack, and I guess it doesn't have to be an off-the-shelf pack. If anybody wants to like do pack X with the following things added, that would also be an option. Let me know. Talk about it in Discord. I keep telling people to talk about stuff in Discord, but every time I look at Discord, it's just like lines and lines of people with one-word responses to shit. So maybe I should stop telling people to talk about these things in Discord, because it's just a mess these days.
Amen.
I might start having to have a members-only section.
Well, actually, I don't know if that would help.
Well, I mean an invite-only section.
That might help.
Ah, jeez, it's Blood Moon. Now, let me see how quickly I can get to the ocean, because being out in the wilderness during Blood Moon seems unwise. Is that an elephant? Looks a little small for an elephant. No, it's just a ginormous polar bear. It's getting dark, and you can't sleep through a blood moon, so all I can do is
pray.
Soldier on. I'm really looking forward to getting a trained elephant. I want one of the really big ones where you can actually put a platform on their back. They're the only animals you can ride with a passenger, I think. Uh-oh. Pantheroid DJ's face. That's very unfortunate. We'll send a card. We were sorry to hear about your face. Ow. Oh, I didn't take any damage there. I feel like I should have.
Where are you headed?
I'm headed back to my base to pick up a saddle so that I can come back and grab my manticore. Pretty obvious that I'm not going to get a whole lot done today. Why was that guy taking damage? Was he just clipped into the... Yeah, have you avenged yourself upon the panther, Deej? Oh, jeez. Man, that's rough. Maybe a canal isn't even necessary. Maybe just a decent road or railroad from spawn to the ocean. Maybe I'll even build a little harbor town. What's the portal fix mod? That would be bad. That said, I probably still won't take it off because not having the portal fix mod is worse. How is it borked? Talk to me, people. I mean, you're saying it's still borked, but nobody has told me it's borked before. A question for me. Did you? Okay. Ruben put in a question for me on Twitch. It's just not showing up. Here we go. Have I ever stolen a street sign before? That's a fine question. I have not. I did once steal a brick. Yes, a brick. Wait. When you say street sign, do you mean street name sign or street sign? Because I may have stolen a yield sign once. Oh, cool, TTB. On here or on Tribal? Oh wait, is that big warehouse thing your shop, Time Bomb? Didn't look anything like the picture. Oh, this was Noble Gas has asked me if I've ever stolen a street sign before. And it was yesterday. That's funny. I didn't even notice that last time around. I'm not going to pull up Discord right now, Ruben, but if you want to just ask me on YouTube, on the chat there, I'll answer it. To the best of my abilities. Noble Gas has also asked, what is the sexiest and least sexy name? I'm going to assume that you mean last name. The sexiest last name is Fandango. The least sexy last name by a wide margin is Trump. And I just went past my base. I try to keep Discord open on general chat while I'm streaming, but I'm not going to go out and tab between the various channels during the stream. That would just be confusing. One MC3 World Trade Center. Are we talking big skyscraper? I'm not against big skyscrapers.
He wants to do it at spawn. That's why
perhaps
I wanted to
not
ask.
at spawn. Maybe we should find an area close to spawn where we can have a more modern town. Why don't you do that? Why don't you go find a just a nice flat area within, say, 200 blocks of spawn, and that can be our modern place. And then we can all build skyscrapers. I'd like to build a new skyscraper. I haven't built one since the... What is this? I mean, it's an actual entity. It's actually there. There's just something very wrong with the code for that fish. Also, it looks ridiculous.
It does.
I have no idea what the deal is with that. It looks like a minimalist representation of a goldfish cracker.
It did.
Okay, so saddles. I'm pretty sure I have a manufactured saddle here, but if not, I can probably make one. I think I have some leather. But yeah, if you can find a nice area, Ruben, and just kind of put the World Trade Center in the center of it, we can build a town around it. I'd love to do a skyscraper town. You know, we kind of tried doing a downtown on PvE, and it actually turned out pretty nice. It was just a little small. But right now we're really early in this server, so we have plenty of time to spend building stuff like that. Alright, this is hopefully the last time I have to do this trip by boat, because I'm taking my saddle out to get my manticore, which was generously given to me by DJ, I think, or possibly Noble. I'm not 100% sure. Might have been Zex even. Check out the Jesus bear, guys. He's just kind of standing there with his flotation feet. Don't go, wait. Me. Are you talking to me, Deej? Okay, what am I waiting for? Because I can't, like, ride along on your back or anything. What's the point? What am I doing here? Also, you look kind of like a... What just exploded? Did you just drag me out here so I could get exploded? This makes me so mad I want to kill a crab! Who dropped a hot dog, apparently. Those graphics are not great. And now there's a baby zombie in my boat. What do you... I don't know what DJ made me come back for. Apparently he made me come back so I could get exploded. A baby zombie could hijack my boat. And he could swim out into the ocean, never to be seen again. So I'm glad you guys didn't have to miss that on stream. Where is he?
Eaten by a shark.
Right. Just get in the boat, dude. Get in the boat. He's not getting in the boat. Fine. I tried. Let the record show that I tried. Hey, Pi! Welcome back. Pi's still here, folks. Yay. I'm telling you, man, you gotta come play on our modded server. It's pretty darn awesome. 418, 418. I'll come check it out, Ruben. 42408? Dude, that's like 2,000 blocks away. Unless you tell me why I need to go there, I'm not going there. Give me some motivation here. I mean, you're already whitelisted. You're a lifetime contributor several times over, Pi. Oh, that's your new base? Well, I'll tell you what. Once I get my manticore and I can move around a little bit easier, I'll come check it out. My manticore is in the Twilight Forest. Somebody gave me one there, and I didn't have a saddle on me, so this whole trip and detour and everything is in order for me to retrieve my manticore. Check the map real quick, make sure I haven't gone off course. This is where I'm going. This is the Twilight. Well, this is where the nearest Twilight Forest portal is, to my knowledge. But I'm thinking maybe I'll cut over this way. That might be a little bit faster. Oh, that's my old base, where I just started out. I don't think I left anything good there. Is kill 'em all out of the question? Kill 'em all is... Most of our games are PvE, yeah, so kill 'em all tends to be out of the question. We tried doing PvP games, it just brings out the worst in people, and I'm a little over it.
I have a Twilight portal at my base too, but it's not that far from their base, so
Yeah.
it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah, yours is about the same distance, DJ. Pull up your stream so you can hear replies. That can't hurt, TTB. Yeah, I haven't even started gathering parts for the terrestrial artifact. Which kind of a requirement. Alright, let's... make landfall over here and go around the glacier as best we can. I love these biomes. I think I probably still haven't seen half of them. I mean, Biomes of Plenty has some rare biomes. There are volcanoes in the middle of oceans and stuff like that, but even excluding the rare biomes, I'm thinking there's still a lot I haven't seen yet. I never seen you on one of our PvP servers, Pi. Tribalcraft is still up. It's just, you know, if I'm not playing on it, nobody else will. And if I am playing on it, the only thing that happens is people stream snipe me constantly. So, I don't know. I've been talking with Turkey about doing kind of an adventure server based on Tribalcraft. So, you know, keep the quests in, add more variety to the quests, more different missions, more encounter locations, including instanced encounter locations. But that's going to be a lot of work. And just doing a procedurally generated Tribalcraft PvE server seems to me like it's not going to be that interesting. What I probably will do is take some of the stuff from Tribalcraft and... Oh, when boars fight foxes, folks. My money's on the boar. I was wrong. Ah, screw it. He won. He gets to live. Yeah, but Noble's portal will bring me to the right Twilight Forest portal. Whoa. Yes, bear. Less worried about black bears than grizzlies, but I'm pretty sure they could both really happily eat my face. Huh. I'm not one to complain about finding free slime balls just lying around on the ground, but I am kind of curious as to where they came from. Let's
snails, snails and stuff drop those.
Oh,
so...
snails drop them?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I think maggots do too.
Maggots drop slime balls. Fair enough.
I think. I can't remember for sure. But...
Well, that's what I should do. I should make a biscuit delivery mod for Minecraft. I'm surprised nobody's set up shop in the cherry blossom forest yet. It looks lovely.
So pretty.
It very much is. I did look at mods that would add seasons. I thought that would be interesting. But they don't, insofar as they exist, they don't seem to be updated, and they don't seem to play very well with things like Biomes of Plenty. What do you got against cherry blossoms? What's wrong with cherry blossoms? Hey, take it easy, Ruben. I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, man. We'll come check out the location you found tomorrow. And that would be a good place to like set up our first rail line. 300 blocks long, we can do a really nice rail line to connect the two together. I can dig up that code that I wrote to create the rail line displays on DinMap on PvE. And maybe we'll even set up like a highway. We'll do like a high-speed train. I'm not killing Ents, man. I do not want... I know what happened to Saruman. You don't mess with Ents. Let me just emphasize no messing with ents. Just hold an axe. Did you see what they did to Isengard? Okay, this is nice. I don't know whose this is, but we're definitely going to come check it out. Oh, this is Birds' place. Why didn't you say that you built something nice, Birds? Look at this. He's got elephants in a packed ice thing. These are fantastic. The string lights, I love them.
I have the ones that are like, I don't know, they remind me of like snow falling or something, kind of, but it's blue. It's pretty neat.
Sweet. Yeah, I only made the red ones. I wasn't quite sure how they worked, but he's working on a zoo here. He's got a goat and a demonic pig and a derpy panda. Well, okay, maybe it's not quite a zoo yet. And snakes named Adam and Eve. I'm telling you, man, I didn't realize the Birds had done so much cool stuff already. This looks great. Okay, DJ, your base is near here. Give me coordinates. And he's got his nether portal going. He's got, what is this? Mine shaft by the look of it. Behind me doesn't help much, man. There's a stream delay and I turn a lot. Alright, we're following Deej to his Twilight Forest portal, is my understanding of how this works. Mostly I'm just looking up a Manticore's ass right now. Excuse me. Space biscuits! Ooh, big old chasm. Even the chasms look nicer. What is this? Is that just some glass that doesn't have a proper texture? Oh! I thought it was one of those no texture textures. But it's actually a thing.
Oh, that's funny.
Indigo cave crystal. No, seriously, I was looking at it and I thought it was, you know, one of those texture glitches. Cool! Alright. Well, we'll go through here. And so the only problem here is from here I need to work out how to get to Noble's portal, because that's where my Manticore is. That is a silver skeleton. They're jerks. This is... what is this? Like a streamlined pig or something? I don't know. Why don't you go attack DJ, and then I'll sneak up from you on you from behind. How's that sound? How did you manage to do that, man? Talent, I guess. Pure skill. There we go. Alright, so this is also my latest death. Okay. The portal fix mod has nothing to do with Twilight Forest portals. Nothing at all. It doesn't seem dangerous here. It's dangerous here. Just to clarify, it is most definitely dangerous here. Just doesn't seem dangerous. I'm not sure what the aspect, what the conversion ratio is. It's definitely more than 8 to 1. It seems like it could be like 2 to 1. This means I can't go in there. Or, you know, I can, but I won't be able to break anything or damage anything. The content on Twilight Forest is gated, so you have to do the encounters in a certain order. You can't go in and kill the Lich before you've done the other stuff. And there's like 8 or 9 major encounters too. So it's a fair amount of content. I'm a little concerned that people are gonna like burn through it all and go, I'm bored now, let's do something else. But I was pretty clear when we set this up that this was meant as a build server. So, you know, if you want to burn through the content, knock yourself out, but don't expect me to restart the server after you've done it all. Jalen Plays. I am in the middle of streaming. Why would you ask me while I'm streaming to join your live stream? That is the worst possible way to get new viewers that I can conceive of. I mean, maybe standing on a street corner with a sign written in Sharpie on corrugated cardboard saying watch my stream would be a worse method. But come on, man! Don't be a dick! Only I get to be a dick. And even then, only in moderation.
I love those twinkly lights.
Aren't they lovely? They're, fireflies, aren't they? Yeah, they're fireflies. I think you can actually get them in the overworld. And they're the firefly jars, which I know you can take out to the overworld. Oh, balls. What the... What? Am I... Okay, let's pretend that never happened. I don't know what just happened, but it never happened. And I haven't been in God mode this entire stream. That's a scurrilous lie. Can I tame this guy, or is he going to murder me? Because a flying horse would be nice. Just seems they're probably not that tameable.
That's pretty cool.
They are neat. They're probably also just very dangerous. I know a lot of people have been killed by those over the very short life of this server so far. Hey, TTB. Beat me out here, huh? What is that helmet? What is this? A manticore egg. Thank you. I want to see your helmet, though, dude. Also, I don't know where I left my manticore. Questing ram head. Oh, and there's a weird little spider spawner here. Let me check it out, man. Dark core. Here, you can borrow my hot dog as collateral.
Stranger things
Questing
have never
ram
been said.
trophy. Right? Oh, that is awesome. And it rotates. How cool is that? Very nice, man. Thank you for letting me check it out. Have you seen my manticore around here, though? I mean, you can fly. Really, everybody made it here before me? None of these are mine. It was off on... No, that's not him. Bob, maybe? Or Rick? Or Richard? Or Dick? I was going to name him Dick, but then I realized one of the rules of the server was don't be a dick. And I didn't want to get him banned. He was off on a little platform to the side of the main platform. I don't know. I seriously don't know. It's Richard, or it's like a single word. Steve. Something like that. That's the Hydra trophy. These trophies are kind of awesome. Over here, maybe? Is that him? No, mine was black. Because once you go black manticore, you never go back manticore. Nah, I didn't really think that one all the way through, did I?
No, but it was still kind of cute.
Murphy! Yes, Murphy! That's the one. Where's Murphy? Have you seen Murphy? Have you seen this manticore?
It's kind of like when you go to Disneyland and you forget where you parked.
Yeah, exactly. And it turns out you were in like Minnie Mouse Lot 17 Blue.
Yeah, or Goofy, or yeah.
Yeah, these days, you know, Google will help you with that shit, but back when, that was like a serious issue. All the kids had to remember it, and you had to repeat it 2 times before you were allowed to leave the car. And
Right.
in spite of the fact that they don't sell alcohol at Disneyland, Daddy would inevitably be drunk by the end of the afternoon and have absolutely no bloody clue where the car was or even whether he owned a car. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's not a shared experience.
No, that was kind of my life, yeah.
It's Murphy! Yeah, balls. That's not the first time I've done that either. Let's try that again. Hi, Murphy. All right, let's saddle Murphy. Whee! I have a manticore. I'm so happy now. I finally have a manticore. And you know how much work I had to put in getting this manticore? None. He was a gift. They are fun. I'm definitely going to build myself an airship because even though they're not as fast most of the time, they fold into items. You hit it a couple times like a boat and it turns into an item that you can keep in your inventory. So you can literally just have your airship with you at all times.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of different designs and they look great and they can carry passengers, which manticores can't.
All right, fellas, I gotta go adulting, you know, in the morning.
I hear you. I think it's time for me to sign off as well, but I'm very pleased that I at least managed to find Murphy here.
Awesome. Good night, guys.
Take it easy. See you next time. So, guys, I know I didn't end up doing a whole lot on Nomad today, but I got Murphy here, and Murphy seems happy. And I'm going to call that a successful stream. So, on behalf of myself and everybody here at play.1mc3.com, thank you for tuning in. We're going to do the same thing all over again tomorrow. It's going to be probably 50% vanilla server and 50% nomad here. So join us for that. Don't miss it. Don't forget to check out my new Morrowind Let's Play series. And thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. See you all tomorrow. Peace out, guys.